What's up, all you cool cats? This is another 11/11 Synchronicity journal brought to you by NikoZaRaian. Just covering real quick the past actually couple days here. So our little checkpoint video. So we got a couple quickly to run through. First, I was just on my phone at work, flipping through it, accidentally clicked over to a text from one of my coworker friends, and I didn't realize she was even working that day. She wasn't even on the schedule, and as soon as I clicked on her text message, minutes later she just like appeared and was just like, "Oh, hey." So I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were working. That's kind of a coincidence." So to be honest, like, the ones that I've got to report, they're not as, like, crazy, but maybe they are. Maybe you'll find them a little interesting. So, let's run through them. I was working, the next day with another coworker of mine. Came up to me. We were working, the state fair, and he tells me, he's like, "Yo, is there any free food up in here?" I'm like, "I don't know. There's vendors and people handing out samples all over the place." I basically told him. And seconds later, we're just standing there, and we just happen to be standing in front of a vendor. And they didn't hear us because I asked them about it after. But the lady reaches forward and just like hands him some food. And his eyes were just like popped open wide, like, "Whoa." I was like, "Yep." Crazy. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, so she totally didn't even hear him say that. That was just that. It just happened like that, yeah. And then I was walking through the aisles, and this lady, she was fucking karaokeing The Eye of the Tiger. And more subtly, just as she was singing, The Eye of the Tiger part, this guy walks past me, and he's wearing a tiger on the back of his t-shirt. So I guess we just really got to take a second, think about, the likelihood that these things were to happen at the time they happen, and try and conceive and think about the odds of that all to happen at that time and in that moment. So that being said, this is the 11/11 Synchronicity Report. Again, your homie NikoZaRaian here. One last quick one. Hopefully it can sneak it in. There's been a bunch of like little ones. I don't know if you guys will find it interesting or not, but I'm gonna throw this last one in there. This girl that I haven't talked to in many years, I think, hit me up on Messenger today. And she last was like making more contact with me when we were doing some martial arts training, and we hadn't done that in a while. And somebody else also sent me a message right along with her, and they sent me a post of people doing martial arts, and I just thought that was also strange. So anyways, peace out. Stay fabulous, beautiful humans. Until next time. Meow, 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 meow.